Hello and welcome, Janet Beckers here with your wonderful web TV tip of the week. Today I want to talk to you about how do you know when to quit. Now this is something that is a really tough one to talk about. People often don't want to talk about it, but I want you to think about, how do you ever get to the point where you're thinking, am I on the cusp of success? Is it about to happen? Or am I flogging a dead horse? Now, the thing that I want you to think about is sometimes people will think this was never going to work. You know, I've done everything I can possibly think of and that hasn't worked. Do you know if you've done everything possible? Now, the thing I want you to think about here is, do you have a plan? Have you actually worked out your strategy so you know, okay, I've got to do this, this and this in order to make this work? I know that I've got something that people want, and have I looked at how am I going to sell it, how am I going to find my target market, and how am I going to market it and convince them to purchase? Have I been working the plan? If you have got the plan there and you've worked it out and it's not working, have you then gone to a mentor to get advice to see if you've done something wrong? Have you missed a step? If you've done all of that and it's not working, it may be time to move on. Now, what I find quite often is people go, look, I've just done everything and it's not working. And I say, well, where's your plan? What are you doing? Well, I've made the ebook, I've put it on ClickBank or something. Where's all the money? It's got to be, you've bought into this thing of you too can make thousands overnight just by publishing one ebook. If you have bought into that bright, shiny object of, success overnight without having to really work the plan, well, maybe you're close. You just need to have the plan and then it's going to work for you. If you don't have the plan, how do you know when you've got to quit? How do you know when it hasn't succeeded? You're not going to know. How will you know that you're close to succeeding because you've only got a few things left on the plan to do? So, tough question there. So be honest with yourself. Do you have a plan? Are you working the plan? How will you know if you've succeeded or failed? And if you haven't got the plan, be honest with yourself. Maybe that's all you've got to do, is get something there that is step by step that you know that you've just got to follow. So as always, please leave your questions and down below. Have you had an experience with this? Have you been on the cusp? Or how have you been able to know when you've succeeded? So I would love to hear that from you. And just as always, leave your comments down below and I'll come and join the conversation. Bye.